I welcome you, my dear Sagittarius. So, I have decided in the new year, and you're the first sign that I am doing the reading, I will again change my reading style because I got a sign through this reading, and the sign is that yes, it is for you, my dear Sagittarius. It is moon in your sign, but I see through this reading that this is also for all the other people. So I will create a combination where, of course, if I see that there is something corresponding to you, my dear Sagittarius, it is for you. But I will start doing the readings like it's for everyone, because I really got the message that today this reading is as well for me, and I'm a Virgo and I am doing the readings. So in a way, is what I go through, of course, comes through a reading like this. It's a general reading, and I don't want it to specifically have it only for you anymore, Sagittarius, or then all the other signs. I want this reading to be open to all, because in that openness we can learn about others. In that openness, when the moon is, for example, now in Sagittarius, that energy is pushing me, that energy is bringing to me the guardian angel. And the guardian angel doesn't have a zodiac sign. He is in a way connected to all of us, and including now the sun in Capricorn is speaking to you, but also to us, right? So of course, yes, this reading will be for you, but it also is for all the other signs. And I will now address the story that I see here in a way that it's working for you and also for all the others. So whenever we feel a title is pulling us in, we watch the video. It's not, oh, it's just for Sagittarius, this message. No, we all feel that. We all feel that the sun in Capricorn is giving its light to the waning moon in Sagittarius. And you, particularly, if this court card comes up in the reading, then we know, yes, this is quite a specific reading for you, my dear Sagittarius. But it's for all. And for those who feel appealed to it, who feel a call to it. Now, Capricorn is a cardinal sign. You, Sagittarius, are a mutable sign. It's the end of fall. It's the beginning of winter. Now, this is power and this is experience. And this is a triptych. So I prepared already the card. Let's put this here, right? We have right now the sun in Capricorn, the moon in Sagittarius, and here we have Gemini, which is opposite of Sagittarius. And so in Gemini, when the sun is in Gemini, we understand the love, we understand the guardian angel. Now the guardian angel is left, and only the two cups, which is these two people, where we learn to give and receive. One is the giver and one is the receiver. You cannot change that. That is a fact. That is something in this 3D is very clear. And then we can also say, okay, now we have learned who we are and love each other. We have even melted into a whole new dimension. And now we also have to learn to detach ourselves from these cyclical sun, moon, earth spinning energies, and free ourselves and go beyond, go even more out, not just the third eye, but into the 6th dimension, 7th dimension, 8th dimension, until the 9th dimension. The ninth dimension is in a way the end. So I'm watching Matthias de Stefano right now on Gaia, and he's explaining through this series of initiation the first until the ninth dimension, and oh boy, is it waking me up. This man has really a knowledge, and I suggest to you to watch these videos as well. So the sun is highlighting the moon, and the moon is in Sagittarius, and we have opposite of Sagittarius the lovers. But I'm going to put that aside. I just wanted you to see this triptych, this very important energy. And again, the triptych is very clearly a holy number, and we learn through that at 3 we are a group, and at 3 we can now create something much bigger than ourselves or a couple. But even a couple is then creating the number 3, right? So it's this understanding, it's building underneath. Now, I wanted you to know that when I'm still going into the ice cold water, like Wim Hof is doing it. And the spot I'm always going, I found this little glass object, like this glass, broken glass. And it is totally the head of Capricorn. As you can see, it's the constellation. It's up in the sky when the sun is now in Capricorn. Behind it we see this constellation. We see this star, this star, this star, and the one here, and it's this little piece that made me realize, yeah, it's a sign letting me know that's right now the energy is rise up into the third eye, rise up to break free out of all dimensions through the 6th dimension, then into the 7th, 8th, and 9th, right? Which is then here speaking to us through, hopefully, this reading, speaking to all of us. So if you are a Sagittarius, then the dates for the court card are November 13 to December 11. That's the court card for Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. And this is speaking to us, getting out, becoming willing to be adventurous, becoming willing to be the free spirit, the leader, the philosopher. Get out there and find out what all of this is about. What is happening around us, above us, below us, to the right, to the left, in front and behind. It's important that we understand the whole picture. And of course, sometimes we're learning here. We are in a learning school. That's what the earth is doing to us. In this dimension, the 3D, we learn to raise our vibration. We learn to empower ourselves so that we can then live better with the dualities that are challenging us. So I have the cards, the oracle. The creativity oracle is the first one. Then I have an animal, a spirit. I have a muse tarot deck card. And I have the light seer tarot and the mystical moment tarot. Okay, so let's begin this reading and see what the message is for us all. And it's gonna be something new. I've never done that, but I feel the message is coming for 2022, which is the number 6, which is the number 15 of Capricorn. Capricorn highlighting the moon in the number 5, right? So here is the first card. And I would like you to just feel what you see. I would like you to just open yourself to such an extent that you can see this guardian angel speaking to you, which is when you bow down to your opposite energy, which is always the male and female are bowing to each other, and then they rise and find the guardian angel within them. And within that, we find then that the messages that are coming down, that this guardian angel that is here to let us know the transformation from the lovers, from these two individuals that now share with each other the water, because love is the elixir that can bring the opposite poles together, right? And love is the only way that a masculine and a feminine energy can combine itself, that this fire and the water can actually come together, because usually they're like, right, water eliminates fire, and fire evaporates water. So look into the message that this guardian angel is bringing us, or you, my dear Sagittarius, right? Which is the number 34. The word is stuck, and the sentence is, you may be stuck because you are overly attached to a method or a piece. So if I put now Sagittarius court card here, I see that this young man that's standing, and one is sitting here on a donkey. And some energy is holding this person back, and it's almost like this is the spirit of this person. The spirit of this person is like, no, we gotta go this way. We're gonna go into, looks like the past. And maybe also this person is this here and wants to go now this way, and the younger self is holding him back. Or it's another person that's holding him back and saying, no, stay with me, we go this way. See that? Because it's important that we have a conversation between these pictures. One is created 1910 and one is created 2020 maybe. I mean, I bought this just a year ago and I'm using them now. And these are oracle cards. They're not tarot cards, right? This is the tarot. The tarot is old. This is the old story. The oracles, everybody can create an oracle, right? So here we see that the energy is speaking to us and saying, hey, have a look. I want to go this way, but I want to go, the other one wants to go that way. And there's a person in between. So it could be these two are the same, or this person is this, right? So we can see that there is something blocking him to move forward. Now, he wants to move forward because he wants to become quiet. He wants to become a person that understands the 9th dimension, which is here the card number 9. But the zodiac sign to Virgo is 6. It's the 6th zodiac sign. And here a holy moment is, it's almost like he just jumped really quickly on this donkey, and he's like, okay, I gotta go. Even the donkey, yeah, it doesn't look very comfortable, right? A horse is so much faster, it's so much more. And of course, in this direction, you go into adventures. You've done that. You know this path because it's familiar, but this path is unfamiliar because look at it. It's not a path that you say, all right, yeah, everybody's like, yeah, let's go there. And you are, look at you, you are the one that goes up. So you are realizing there's a split in you. In one way you want to have fun, in one way you want to go and do whatever you want to do, and the other way it's saying, but look, right? Look, the guardian angel is saying, okay, have a look. There is also this world, and this world is powerful. Very powerful, right? It's like the guardian angel is speaking to you and making you humble, making you a little bit more looking at this life in a different way. Then comes from the animal oracle the vulture. And the vulture is quite a particular animal. The vulture is here to give us a message. The vulture is here to give us a message that's saying, hey, you know, every side is important. He speaks to you or to us, the vulture speaks to us in a way that we can only understand when we go deep within. And as you can see, it's both these dark figures, right? These persons sitting here meditating with this tree, and the vulture always sits on a tree and is waiting until the lions are finished eating, and then he goes and he eats the rest. And that's what his message is: guardian and purifier, essential for rebalance. And when in balance, it came up straight. It says clarifies and reveals wisdom. So you are looking at this tree and the message is coming to you. And that's what you do when you become quiet. The message can come, and however the message can come inside our mind, we can see the message coming from animals, the message coming from colors, the message coming from the guardian angel. Messages come in various ways. Messages come to speak to you and help you to change, like I change the readings now. And I explore, and I'm still in the magician year of the learning about the tarot, right? I've done the Fool, I just jumped, and now I'm in the number 1, even though it's 2, because 0 is not really a number, right? The 1 is the magician, and I am in that year, and I'm experimenting, and it feels this message came now in 2022 in the number 6, in the climbing to the 6th chakra, climbing into the 3rd eye. You got to do it this way. That's how I evolving with these readings, so I can also include that into my cards that I'm still creating. So the message is coming to us. The message is also coming to you, my dear Sagittarius, because the moon is that receptive side, and you will feel this. You will feel that this is speaking to you, because it looks like the future is speaking to you through the element water, which is creation, where we all come from. We need water, we need emotions, and it's the emotions that we learn here better than in any other dimension. And again, we have the number 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds, and this wise woman standing here and knowing she is shifting in her process. She is becoming wise through the emotions, through the message, through the 6th zodiac sign, Virgo, in the number 9, in the 9th dimension, speaking to her here with the number 29, which is another 9, a 2, which is the High Priestess, and together it's the 11, and 11 is a portal. So this portal began obviously in November, the 11th month, and the 11th month is death, is letting go, so that this vulture can purify and eat the things that you have let go, that hold you stuck in a place, so that you can awaken, so that you can come out. And it's the 7, and it's the 9, and here's no number, and here's an 11. And this message is speaking from a very, very high place, that we learn to accept also things that seemingly are negative or dark, and there are just a wake-up call. Because what's very interesting is that Matthias de Stefano is speaking about the guardian angel and the demons are working together. The guardian angel is whispering and speaking to us and saying, hey, wake up. I want you to go this way. Look, it's so beautiful over there, but we are stuck in a perspective and cannot get out. And then the angel says, I tried. I was loving and caring. I didn't listen. Could you take over? Can you do something? And of course, this brings accidents and sickness and loss and things that are hard, are pushing us out of our comfort zone. But it's necessary, because we weren't listening to the whisper of the elders, of the whisper of the older generation that has lived through it. We're young. We're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm going this way. Right? So the message, you see, the message goes this way. And here we have the energy going that way. Right? So if I put these together, you can see these two looking this way, and he is holding him, and he wants to be there, and he will be there, and he's still young. He doesn't know. He's like, no, I need to go. I need to go now. I have my maturity. I want to meditate. I want to understand. Yeah, this is the demon that's telling me, okay. And then something happens. But the wisdom, I want to learn about the wisdom. I want to learn. I want to understand. And everything is perfect just as it is, right? So that's what already just alone the oracle message is for you. So then comes from the tarot and from the mystical moments a beautiful message for an Aquarian energy, because this is a court card for Aquarius. And Aquarius is sitting up in the mountain, and he has the intelligence, he has the wisdom, he has that knowledge. He's a masculine energy for me. He is the king, and he is looking at the sun, and the sun is looking down at him, and he's saying, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be just fine. And yes, it is. It is fine, because the number 37 is speaking to the 10, to a 1 and a 0 in us, and is bringing us the empowerment, is bringing us the light, because that's what a star does, because the sun is a star, and we're looking and we're understanding the process that you have gone through already through these cards. But there is an Aquarian energy in your life that is helping you to also see things on a completely different level. And then comes another king, a king of cups, which is a Scorpio energy. And the Scorpio is literally the water and the fire. So we're literally saying, okay, this is the moon in Sagittarius. And here is an understanding that all the difficulties, all these fences that we have built, all these, I am stuck, all these, I want to move forward, but something is holding me back, is just a small fence. It's actually something that you can break free. You can get through these barrier and find a new territory. And you have the 9. The 9, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom through the 9, through the Hermit. And the Hermit is speaking, and you see from within this little light, get over this fence. And it's almost like you know that you have to do that. You know that you have to move forward. And he's looking back, right? So the moon in Sagittarius with the Scorpio, with that emotional understanding, a deep emotional understanding that Scorpio is bringing to you, and is saying, just go for it. Just do it. Just step over this fence. Do it. What's going to happen? Nothing. No. A lot is going to happen, of course. A lot is happening. Freedom is happening. Awareness, doing. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. And then you are coming. You are coming up the Knight of Wands. And you are here in this deck, beating the drum, showing us the way, saying, hey, let's enjoy each other, but not on the expense of no one. Let's be responsible. Let's be self-sufficient. Let's see this beautiful moon energy and let's play with it. Let's make a swing out of it. Let's be free. And it's the craving or understanding that we learn to become free, that we learn to go out there, we learn to beat the drum and beat the new rhythm, create a heart opening so that we can fly forward into the 51, which is also 15, a 6. This new year is giving us the push forward to liberate ourselves, to free ourselves, and to completely understand that this is its time. It really is time that we are doing now the things that make us happy, because that's where the liberation is. The liberation is in moving forward. The liberation is in the sun that has spoken through an Aquarian energy that says, yeah, I understand, right? The sun that has spoken, let's liberate ourselves. And even the Scorpio has spoken through this moon, on this moon in Sagittarian day, right? Has spoken to us through the experience that we have made. And here you are realizing that you can free your soul, that you can, through the influence of these people, right? There is a Hermit, there's a Virgo in your life, there is an Aquarian energy in your life, and there is a Scorpio energy in your life, and there is you. There is you anyway, but it's confirming that this reading is really for you. And that's why I want to open these readings more, that it's not just for Sagittarius what I'm doing right now, because this is exactly how I had my new year. It was a Virgo, a Scorpio, and an Aquarian on the day of Moon in Sagittarius. Moon in Sagittarius. Enjoying, just we three enjoyed each other in the company of each other, and we celebrated and we got into the new year and everything is good, right? The message is there. We are looking, we have the desire to go into a new world, and the new world is here. The new world is speaking to us. The new world is saying, yes, go out and be that sun child. Be in the center of the sun, because that's where the soul gets liberated. That's where the soul goes out and says, I am who I am. I am enjoying myself and I am liberating myself to such an extent that my soul feels free again, because that's what really the number 20 is. It's a new beginning on a whole new level. And where is this bringing you, this liberation? Oh, into the opening of your heart, into the number 26, into the transformation. And that's exactly what Scorpio does. Scorpio is always the butterfly, but also you have the butterfly in your card. When we look at the old cards, you're sitting on a throne with butterflies, right? You have here some little butterflies. So it's opening the heart of us and giving us finally the liberation that we've always been looking for. A liberation in the heart, because the heart is the center of the number 7, right? 34. 3, the Empress, 4, the Emperor. These two numbers together is, we are not stuck when we combine male and female, when we combine the two dualities into the center, when we meditate, when we look inside, when we see even the vulture has its power. He's clearing, he's purifying, he's bringing a message, and the message is received for this year 2022. It is powerful. It is the number 6. It is connected to the dark. It is connected to the sun, which is the light, but it's right now in the Capricorn, which the church made dark, which is the 9th dimension, is dark. According to Matthias de Stefano, we always think God is the light. It's dark. The 9th dimension is dark. And then comes the sun again, right? The sun is speaking through Aquarius to us, saying, hey, yes, let go up into a higher dimension, but also don't forget your emotions. Scorpio speaking to you and to us. Don't go just in one direction. Feel all energies, feel the emotions, and step over the fence, because there's one more light coming that you received here in the Hermit. And then that's it. You are going and you are enjoying and you are letting go and you are liberating yourself, and you are saying, yes, finally, my soul is free again. And you opened your heart, and oh my God, you're going to the 10 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups is then a community, is then a field of energy where people enjoy themselves emotionally, are accepted just the way they are, and you have created this opening. The moon in the sign, right? The moon in Sagittarius, in enjoying, in celebrating, and going out there and saying, yes, it's not what you think, this world. The world is what you're making out of it, what you're learning of it, and the message is here for all of us, right? And this is how I'm going to do the readings from now on, right? I'm going to speak to all of you, and yes, particularly to Sagittarius, but not only to him because, or her, because I felt the message, right? I am seeing this message here in Sagittarius, that I, a hermit, was celebrating the year 2022 with a Aquarian energy and with the Scorpio. We three, we were celebrating. We were celebrating. We were enjoying. We had the desire to shift. We had the desire to understand the light and the dark and liberate ourselves, open our hearts, and even create then a community, or even think of that we want others to enjoy this feeling that we had as well. And this is the message. So I'm going to make these readings available to all. Whenever you from now on see my readings, it is always for all. And I either see you in the next reading, which is then still the sun in Capricorn and the moon then in Capricorn, which is the new moon, which is again a message for all, but also for Capricorn. Until then, I thank you so much for watching, and I wish you a beautiful 2022. Namaste.